Hi, I am Harsharan. Now we will learn about suffixes. A suffix is a letter or a group of letters added at the end of a word to make a new word. Suffixes are of two types. First is inflectional suffixes, which are grammatical. Here, meaning of the original word is not changed. For example, book becomes books, which is the same part of the speech. Second type is derivational suffixes. Here, the new word has a new meaning, which is usually a different part of speech. For example, person, which is noun, changes into personal, which is an adjective. Look at some examples of inflectional suffixes which change the grammatical properties of a word. Suffix s change the singular form of a word into its plural form. For example, kite becomes kites. Suffix en changes the word to its plural form, which is irregular. Example, ox becomes oxen. Inflectional suffix ed changes the word into its past participle. Example, join changes into joint. En changes the word into its past participle, which is irregular. For example, eat becomes eaten. Ing changes the word into its continuous or progressive form. For example, relax into relaxing. Suffix er changes the word into its comparative form, like young into younger, and est changes into its superlative form. For example, young into youngest. Here are some examples of derivational suffixes. First is making nouns with derivational suffixes. Suffix ist means person connected with or person with a belief in. For example, word art changes into artist by adding suffix ist. It means a person who creates paintings. Its sentence is, his sister is a great artist. Other examples, violinist, journalist, lyricist, feminist. Suffix ian means belonging to or relating to. Example, optician, which means a person who makes and sells eyeglasses. Sentence, my optician made perfect eyeglasses for me. Some other words with suffix ian, musician, librarian, guardian, civilian. Suffix ment means a product or means. Example, refreshment. It means drinks and small amounts of food. Sentence, we stopped for refreshment in the middle of our journey. Some other examples, enjoyment, treatment, development, improvement. Suffix ess indicates a female. Example, hostess. It means a woman who entertains guests in her own home or elsewhere. Sentence, the hostess greeted her guests cheerfully. Other words, lioness, actress, duchess, stewardess. Derivational suffix er means a person or thing that performs an action. Example, painter, which means an artist who paints pictures. That painter paints beautiful pictures. Other words with suffix er are farmer, golfer, writer, buyer, employer. Double E is used as a suffix for a person who is the object of the act. For example, trainee. It means a person being trained for a particular job. She started her career as a management trainee. Other examples: payee, addressee, trustee, employee. Making adjectives with derivational suffixes. Full means full of. Example: respectful, which means full of politeness. Students should be respectful to their teachers. Other words with suffix full: thoughtful, meaningful, successful, hopeful, useful. Ant means inclined to or tending to. Example: pleasant. It means that tend to give pleasure. Sentences: the weather is cool and pleasant. Some other examples: brilliant, tolerant, dominant, elegant, significant. Ious means having qualities of. Example: curious. It means having curiosity. She is a curious child and loves to ask questions. Other examples: rebellious, envious, victorious, furious. Suffix less means without something. Example: powerless, which means without power. Human beings are powerless against furious flood waters. Some other words with suffix less: painless, useless, tasteless, jobless, homeless. All means pertaining to or relating to. Example word: educational means relating to education. Teachers are supporting new educational policies. Other words: personal, mental, universal, regional. Suffix able means capable of doing. Example: suitable. It means being fit or right for a use. This cartoon movie is fit for young children. Other words: believable, disposable, desirable, manageable. Making adverbs with derivational suffixes. Suffix ly means in a manner. Example: bravely. It means in a brave manner. He fought bravely in the battle. Other words: quickly, slowly, clearly, boldly, godly. Ward word means in a particular direction. Example: forward, which means direction ahead of you. He stepped forward to greet her. Other example words: backward, outward, southward, upward, downward. Suffix wise means with respect to or concerning. Example word: clockwise. It means in the direction in which hands of a clock move. One should turn the screw clockwise to tighten it. Other words: likewise, sidewise, profitwise, lengthwise. Making nouns with derivational suffixes. Suffix isc or izd means to cause or to make. Example word: civilize. It means to make someone more refined. Some parents think that boarding school can civilize their child. Other example words: advertise, legalize, authorize, standardize. That's the end of this lesson. Happy English learning. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.